third chapter, Public Nutrition and Health. Let's see what we are going to cover in this. Nutrition related problems in our country. Have you ever wondered? 1/3 of infants born in India are LBW. Their weight is less than 2.5 kg. They are called low birth weight babies, which may lead to the child mortality cases, means the death of children. Preschoolers from low socioeconomic background have growth retardation. Number of children suffer from various deficiency diseases like night blindness, rickets, anemia, and all these lead to less mental and cognitive development, which in turn causes low quality of life, hence low economic growth of country. Next, let's cover various types of diseases. Vitamin A deficiency disease and iron deficiency diseases, that is called anemia. We are going to cover vitamin A deficiency disease. Vitamin A, as you know, is important for good eyesight, soft skin, growth of the body. Deficiency causes night blindness, which leads to complete blindness, and the less resistance to infections in the body. There is a vicious cycle between vitamin A deficiency and infection. Vitamin A deficiency causes increased infection, and in return this increased infections leads to increased loss of vitamin A. Next, iron deficiency, anemia. Most common nutritional disorder in both developed and developing country is anemia. Most vulnerable group are women 18 to 36 years of age, adolescent girls, pregnant women, school-going children. It results in low hemoglobin level in the blood. Symptoms is breathlessness on slight exertion, fatigue, pale eyes, tongue, less attention span, memory is also affected, flat nails, dizziness is there. And causes of anemia may be the poor diet or increased requirement during the pregnancy or increased blood loss, internal bleeding or bowel disease. Next, iodine deficiency disorder. Iodine is required for normal growth and development. Iodine deficiency disorder occurs due to deficiency of iodine in the soil. It affects the fetus in the womb of the mother as well as adults because of insufficient iodine intake. Due to less iodine, thyroid gland synthesizes less thyroid hormone. Goiter is the most common feature of IDD. It also causes poor mental development in children, that is called cretinism. Problems of overnutrition, where we are fighting with the problems of undernutrition in our country. Overnutrition is also there because of altered dietary pattern, because of sedentary lifestyle, less activity, because of increased intake of convenient food or processed food inside the body. Factors which are related to the malnutrition, there are immediate causes and there are underlying causes and basic causes. Let's cover them one by one. The very first is immediate causes. Because of the faulty dietary intake, dieting amongst the adolescent, diseases like ringworm infection which causes less absorption. Underlying causes include less availability of food due to poverty, faulty childcare practices, inadequate health services in rural areas, discrimination of girl child, inadequate education, no knowledge about the balanced diet. Last, basic causes means less availability of resources because of poverty and large population, social system in which the low status of women is there. Religious factors, like in many religions there are food restrictions, environmental degradation, use of more pesticides, fertilizers which are entering in the food chain. Now, next, what do we mean by community? Community is a group of people living in a same place with some common characteristics like language, lifestyle, food intake, etc. Various nutrition problem in India, amongst them PEM and micronutrient deficiencies are there. Under the PEM, it causes due to inadequate intake of food. It leads to the deficiency of macronutrients like energy and protein. Children are at greater risk. It can occur to adults also who are suffering from TB, AIDS, etc. It can be assessed by height, weight and chest circumference. Deficiency of energy and protein is called marasmus and protein deficiency is called kwashiorkor. If we talk about micronutrient deficiency, they are called hidden hunger. If diet is deficient in micronutrients like iron, vitamin A, zinc, this may lead to IDD, iodine deficiency disorder, vitamin A deficiency and iron deficiency anemia. Strategies by government to fight against these types of malnourished diseases. Okay. There is called NPP, National Nutrition Program is there. This was started in 1993 under the development of Women and Child Development Department. Next, there are three aspects of this development: ICDS, fortification and production of low-cost nutritious food. ICDS is called Integrated Child Development Scheme, which was started in 1972. Fortification of iodized salt, milk with vitamin D, pasta with folic acid, cereals with iron. These are the certain steps. Production of low-cost nutritious food like oats, which are rich in protein and fiber, fresh fruits, lentils, rich in iron, potassium, protein, beans, fibers, and it controls the blood sugar level also. Sweet potato, which is rich in fiber and beta carotene. Long-term strategies include ensuring the food security, means increased availability of food without adulterants, improved dietary intake like the balanced diet and availability of fortified food, removal of poverty by employment generating schemes like DWCRA or public distribution system. Comparison between nutrient supplementation, fortification and dietary diversification. Let's see. First, nutrient supplementation is for specific group. It is timely given, but the coverage is not much and it is a costly method. Fortification is meant for all. Wide coverage, cost-effective method is there. But it requires research, participation of food industry, and there is a less awareness in public about this type of method, and no long-term dietary changes are provided. Dietary diversification is availability of food throughout the year, meant for all, cost-effective method, wide coverage, provide many micronutrients in one go, improves the food security, but it causes less change in the eating behavior. Economic development should be there and required change in the agricultural policies should be there in the country. Nutrient deficiency control programs are there like VAD, vitamin A deficiency control program, then control of anemia, then National Iodine Deficiency Program. This is a control of IDD. This is done by food supplementation programs like midday meal, food security program like public distribution system, Annapurna scheme, self-employment and wage employment schemes are there. Next, we talk about various types of healthcare practices in our country. It's a fundamental right of all the citizens to be safe. It includes both medical care and service to promote community health. In India, it is provided at 3 levels through PHC, primary health centers. First, primary care, secondary care and tertiary care. Primary care means contact with individuals, family through PHCs. Secondary care means through district hospitals and community health centers. Tertiary care means through medical colleges, specialized hospitals like AIIMS. With this, we have finished our chapter, and we are going to meet very soon with the next one. Till then, goodbye.